Embracing Stoicism, 15 Ancient Lessons for a Modern Life. In a world obsessed with fleeting pleasures, instant gratification, and external validation, the wisdom of Stoicism offers a refreshing and deeply relevant path to a more meaningful and resilient existence. Far from being a dusty relic of the past, Stoicism provides a practical philosophy for navigating the complexities of modern life, offering concrete tools for cultivating emotional control, mental fortitude, and a profound sense of purpose. This isn't about becoming an emotionless robot, it's about understanding and managing your reactions to the inevitable ups and downs of life, choosing your responses with intention rather than being swept away by the tide of circumstance. Join me as we delve into 15 key Stoic lessons, exploring how these ancient principles can empower you to live a better life, create a life you truly want to live, and ultimately, find enduring peace and serenity amidst the chaos. 40% original video content starts here. Exploring the 15 Stoic lessons. 1. The dawn of purpose, rising early and reclaiming your morning. The allure of the snooze button is a powerful one, a siren song luring us back into the comfort of slumber. But the Stoics understood the profound significance of the morning hours. Rising early isn't just about getting more done, it's about seizing control of your day before the world has a chance to dictate its terms. It's about carving out a space for intentionality, reflection, and self-improvement. Most people drift into their days, jolted awake by alarms, immediately bombarded by notifications, and rushing headlong into the demands of work and family. The Stoics, however, recognized the morning as a sacred time, a period of relative quiet and calm that can be harnessed for personal growth. Imagine waking before the sun, the world still hushed and peaceful. This is your time. Use it for meditation, journaling, or simply enjoying a cup of tea in mindful silence. Perhaps you engage in some light exercise, preparing your body and mind for the day ahead. I personally found this lesson transformative. I used to be a chronic snoozer, always feeling rushed and behind schedule. But after adopting the Stoic practice of rising early, even by just an hour, I noticed a significant shift in my overall well-being. The extra time allowed me to meditate, read, and plan my day with intention. As a result, I felt more focused, productive, and less reactive throughout the day. The morning is a time of fresh energy and minimal distractions, perfect for focusing on creative work, learning, or thoughtful planning. By intentionally starting your day, you set the tone for what follows, paving the way for a more purposeful and fulfilling existence. 2. The insatiable mind, reading constantly to expand knowledge and skill. The Stoics were voracious readers, understanding that knowledge is the foundation of wisdom. In today's information age, where we are constantly bombarded with sound bites and clickbait, the ability to critically analyze information and form well-reasoned opinions is more important than ever. Reading provides us with the tools to do just that. But reading isn't just about accumulating facts, it's about expanding our perspectives, challenging our assumptions, and deepening our understanding of the world and ourselves. Non-fiction books offer practical knowledge and skills that can be applied to our careers, relationships, and personal lives. Literature, on the other hand, builds empathy, broadens our horizons, and illuminates the human experience. I remember a time when I felt stuck in a rut, my thinking narrow and my perspectives limited. It was through reading that I began to break free from these constraints. Books exposed me to new ideas, different cultures, and alternative ways of thinking. I discovered that the world was far more complex and nuanced than I had previously imagined. Being well-read makes us more interesting conversationalists too. It gives us insights to share rather than just recycled opinions. Regular reading exercises our minds and builds wisdom over a lifetime. The Stoics read voraciously across disciplines to nurture deep learning. In addition to books, reading short articles, essays, and poems each day provides continual nourishment for the mind outside our usual routines, teaches us new things, and sparks insights unlike passive entertainment. Reading requires focused attention and reflection, a skill that is increasingly rare in our age of distraction. So, cultivate a habit of reading regularly, even if it's just for a few minutes each day. Explore different genres, authors, and perspectives. Let your mind be challenged and stimulated. The more you read, the more you will learn, grow, and understand. 3. The Master Within, Mastering Emotions and Impulses. We are emotional beings, and our feelings play a vital role in our lives. However, the Stoics recognize that being ruled by our emotions can lead to rash decisions, impulsive actions, and ultimately, a life of regret. Mastering our emotions doesn't mean suppressing them, it means understanding them, acknowledging them, and choosing how to respond to them. Imagine a scenario where you receive a critical email from your boss. Your initial reaction might be anger, frustration, or defensiveness. But a Stoic approach would involve taking a step back, acknowledging these feelings, and examining their source. Is the criticism justified? Is there something you can learn from it? Instead of reacting impulsively with a heated reply, you can choose to respond thoughtfully and constructively. I have personally struggled with emotional reactivity in the past. I used to let my emotions dictate my behavior, often leading to regrettable outbursts and strained relationships. But through practicing Stoic principles, such as mindfulness and cognitive reframing, I have learned to create space between stimulus and response. Now, when I feel a strong emotion arising, I pause, take a deep breath, and ask myself, is this reaction helpful? Is it aligned with my values? Mastering our emotional life requires ongoing self-awareness and diligent practice, but the results are increased self-command, stronger relationships, improved decisions, and reduced regrets from rash words or actions. By mastering your emotions, you become the master of your own destiny. You are no longer a puppet of your feelings but rather a conscious agent, capable of navigating life's challenges with equanimity and wisdom. 4. The Art of Diligence, Working Without Complaint. We all have tasks that we find tedious, challenging, or simply unpleasant. But the Stoics believe that true fulfillment comes not from avoiding these tasks but from embracing them with diligence and a positive attitude. This isn't about blindly accepting drudgery, it's about finding meaning and purpose in the work we do, regardless of its perceived difficulty. Imagine you are faced with a demanding project at work, one that requires long hours, meticulous attention to detail, and constant problem-solving. It would be easy to complain, to feel overwhelmed, and to resent the task at hand. But a Stoic approach would involve focusing on the process, taking pride in the effort you are putting in, and finding satisfaction in the progress you are making. Working with dedication brings a sense of purpose and pride. The Stoics gave their best in each task, however small, as a matter of integrity. I have found that when I approach even the most mundane tasks with a sense of purpose, they become more enjoyable and fulfilling. Instead of focusing on the negative aspects of the work, I try to focus on the positive, the opportunity to learn new skills, the satisfaction of completing a task well, and the contribution I am making to a larger goal. They also encouraged maintaining discipline and resilience. When we encounter setbacks in a project, rather than whining or giving up, we can pivot calmly and keep striving. A setback is just a test of our mettle, not a catastrophe. With flexible grit we can adapt our approach to achieve excellence. By embracing diligent work and avoiding constant complaints, you cultivate a sense of purpose, resilience, and inner strength. You learn to find meaning in the process, regardless of the outcome, and you become a more valuable and productive member of society. 5. The Power of Influence, Surrounding Yourself with Wise Mentors and Influences. We are all influenced by the people we surround ourselves with. Whether we realize it or not, their values, beliefs, and behaviors shape our own. The Stoics understood the importance of consciously choosing our influences, seeking out mentors and companions who inspire us to grow and become better versions of ourselves. Most people simply follow the crowd's conventions without conscious thought, but carefully choosing our influences enables us to live more wisely. Think about the people you spend the most time with. Do they encourage you to pursue your goals? Do they challenge you to think critically? Do they embody the qualities you admire? If not, it may be time to reevaluate your relationships. Seeking out knowledgeable mentors provides us with guidance and advice to improve our judgment and behavior. I have been fortunate to have several mentors in my life, individuals who have provided me with invaluable guidance, support, and encouragement. These mentors have helped me to navigate challenges, develop my skills, and clarify my values. They have also inspired me to reach for goals that I never thought possible. Beyond direct mentors, we absorb wisdom by spending time with prudent, thoughtful people, even if just through their writings and speeches their positive values and way of living demonstrate higher ideals to emulate. By consciously choosing your influences, you create an environment that supports your personal growth and development. You surround yourself with individuals who inspire you to be your best self, and you avoid the negative influences that can hold you back. 6. Taming the beast, controlling your vices. We all have our weaknesses, those temptations that can lead us astray. The Stoics recognized that unchecked vices, such as greed, anger, and lust, can quickly spiral out of control and dominate our lives. Getting our vices under control is essential to right living. Imagine you are struggling with a tendency to overeat. Your vice might be indulging in sugary treats or consuming large portions of food, even when you are not hungry. A Stoic approach would involve acknowledging this weakness, understanding its triggers, and developing strategies to control it. For instance, a hot temper, if left uncontrolled, can turn into explosive rages that ruin relationships and reputations. Prevention is key. It is much easier to restrain vices before they become entrenched habits. I have personally struggled with procrastination in the past, a vice that has cost me valuable time and opportunities. But by practicing self-discipline and consciously redirecting my impulses, I have been able to overcome this weakness. Now, when I feel the urge to procrastinate, I pause, remind myself of my goals, and take immediate action. But even long-standing vices can be minimized through steady self-discipline and conscious effort. To improve. Progress may be gradual, but it comes through persistent practice. By controlling your vices, you gain freedom and self-mastery. You are no longer a slave to your impulses but rather a conscious agent, capable of making choices that are aligned with your values and goals. 7. Financial freedom, saving and investing while others overspend. In a consumerist society that constantly bombards us with messages urging us to spend, the Stoic principle of financial prudence offers a refreshing alternative. The Stoics understood that true wealth lies not in accumulating possessions but in cultivating inner peace and independence. Saving and investing one's resources provides long-term security and independence that overspending cannot. Imagine you are tempted to buy the latest gadget or indulge in an expensive vacation. But instead of giving in to this impulse, you choose to save or invest that money for the future. This might require some short-term sacrifice, but the long-term benefits of financial security and independence are well worth it. It takes discipline to limit expenditures, avoid accumulating debt needlessly, and deny frivolous pleasures today to prepare for tomorrow. But living frugally frees us from money anxieties and the stress of living paycheck to paycheck. I have found that practicing financial prudence has not only improved my financial well-being but has also reduced my stress levels. Knowing that I have a financial cushion allows me to take more risks, pursue my passions, and live a more fulfilling life. Reasonable thrift yields enduring benefits, and of course money itself should not be the ultimate goal, but prudent finance enables us to focus on purposeful living. By saving and investing wisely, you secure your financial future and gain the freedom to live life on your own terms. You are no longer beholden to consumerist pressures or the whims of the market but rather a conscious agent, capable of making informed decisions about your financial well-being. 8. The art of focus, filtering out distractions and prioritizing. In today's digital age, we are constantly bombarded with distractions, from social media notifications to endless streams of information. The Stoics recognized the importance of cultivating focus and prioritizing what truly matters. It takes discipline to filter out what is unnecessary or frivolous in order to preserve mental space for what really matters. Imagine you are trying to concentrate on a work project, but your phone keeps buzzing with notifications. It would be easy to get distracted, to constantly check your phone, and to lose your train of thought. But a Stoic approach would involve turning off notifications, creating a quiet workspace, and focusing solely on the task at hand. Modern technologies sap our attention with endless diversions that can easily dominate our time. Stoics adverse being strict about mindful media use. I have found that practicing mindfulness has greatly improved my ability to focus. By paying attention to the present moment and letting go of distractions, I am able to concentrate more effectively and get more done. By focusing consistently on our goals and values rather than endlessly chasing what is new and stimulating, we direct our limited time and energy to its highest uses. By filtering out distractions and prioritizing what matters, you reclaim your attention and energy. You are able to focus on your goals, achieve your objectives, and live a more productive and fulfilling life. 9. The long game, planning for the future, not just immediate gratification. Our society often emphasizes instant gratification, encouraging us to seek immediate pleasure and satisfaction. But the Stoics understood that true fulfillment comes from planning for the long term, from making choices that will benefit us in the future. While most people only think about gratifying their wants in the moment, the Stoics advise making plans for the bigger picture. Imagine you are faced with a choice between spending your money on a fleeting pleasure or investing it in your education. The immediate gratification might be tempting, but the long-term benefits of education are far greater. Planning long-term direct today's actions. This requires patience and deferred gratification, virtues rarely esteemed today, but designing the shape of our future prevents wasting years lost in reckless or pleasure-driven drifting. I have found that setting long-term goals and making plans to achieve them has given me a sense of purpose and direction. It has also helped me to make better decisions in the present, knowing that my actions today will have a significant impact on my future. By planning for the long term, you create a vision for your life and make choices that are aligned with your goals. You are no longer a slave to immediate gratification but rather a conscious agent, capable of shaping your own destiny. 10. The power of words, practicing strategic speech. Words have power, the power to heal, to inspire, and to destroy. The Stoics understood the importance of using words wisely, speaking thoughtfully and purposefully. Practicing discretion in our speech greatly benefits our interactions. Imagine you are in a heated argument with someone. It would be easy to lash out with harsh words, to say things you might later regret. But a Stoic approach would involve pausing, taking a deep breath, and choosing your words carefully. Simply because a thought occurs to us does not mean it should be uttered. The Stoics recommend pausing between a thought arising and the act of speaking. I have found that practicing mindfulness in my speech has greatly improved my relationships. By being more aware of my words and their impact on others, I am able to communicate more effectively and avoid unnecessary conflict. By practicing strategic speech, you cultivate stronger relationships, avoid unnecessary conflict, and become a more effective communicator. You are able to use your words to build bridges, inspire others, and create positive change in the world. 11. Bending, not breaking, building resilience in the face of adversity. Life is full of challenges, setbacks, and disappointments. The Stoics understood that adversity is inevitable and that true strength lies in our ability to bounce back from these experiences. Stoic resilience allows us to flex and recover. Imagine you lose your job, experience a financial setback, or suffer a personal loss. These events can be incredibly painful and difficult to cope with. But a Stoic approach would involve accepting the reality of the situation, focusing on what you can control, and finding strength in your inner resources. We can draw strength from our reasoned philosophy that misfortune ultimately lies outside our control. I have personally experienced significant adversity in my life, including the loss of loved ones and professional setbacks. But by practicing Stoic principles, such as acceptance, resilience, and gratitude, I have been able to overcome these challenges and emerge stronger than before. By building resilience, you become better equipped to handle life's inevitable challenges. You are able to bounce back from setbacks, learn from your mistakes, and continue to move forward on your path to personal growth. 12. Owning your life, taking full responsibility. It's easy to blame external factors for our problems, to see ourselves as victims of circumstance. But the Stoics taught that true freedom comes from taking full responsibility for our lives, for our choices, and for our actions. Taking responsibility focuses our energy on what we can direct our values, priorities, conduct, and perspective. Imagine you are unhappy with your career. It would be easy to blame your boss, your company, or the economy. But a Stoic approach would involve taking responsibility for your situation, assessing your options, and taking action to create a more fulfilling career. If we don't take responsibility for our lives, we grant that power to other people and events outside our command. I have found that taking responsibility for my life has been incredibly empowering. It has allowed me to take control of my destiny, to make choices that are aligned with my values, and to create a life that is truly my own. By taking full responsibility for your life, you reclaim your power, you take control of your destiny, and you create a life that is truly your own. 13. The inner compass, maintaining high ethical standards. Integrity is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. The Stoics believed in upholding moral principles and ethical standards at all times, not just when others are watching. Maintaining high ethical standards demonstrates who we are at our core. Inner integrity guides our conduct rather than mere outward perceptions. Imagine you are faced with a situation where you could gain an advantage by compromising your ethics. It would be easy to rationalize your behavior, to tell yourself that no one will know. But a Stoic approach would involve upholding your principles, even if it means sacrificing personal gain. It also makes us dependable and trusted by others. Our grounded principles remain unshaken. I have found that living with integrity has given me a deep sense of peace and self-respect. Knowing that I have acted in accordance with my values, even when it was difficult, has brought me a sense of fulfillment that no amount of material success could ever provide. By maintaining high ethical standards, you build a strong character, earn the respect of others, and live a life of integrity and purpose. 14. A life of service, contributing to society. The Stoics believed that we have a responsibility to contribute to society, to use our gifts and talents to make the world a better place. Serving others and making contributions to society makes a positive difference for other people, exercises our humanity at its best. Imagine you are looking for a way to give back to your community. You could volunteer your time, donate to a worthy cause, or simply offer a helping hand to someone in need. These small acts of kindness can have a profound impact on the lives of others. The Stoics counsel moving beyond selfish goals and dedicating effort toward improving human welfare. We all rely on others, so giving back should be built into living. I have found that serving others has brought me a sense of purpose and fulfillment that I never could have imagined. Knowing that I am making a positive difference in the world has given my life meaning and direction. By serving others and contributing to society, you create a more just and compassionate world. You also enrich your own life, finding purpose, meaning, and connection in your service to others. 15. Grounded in gratitude, remaining humble no matter the success. Success can be intoxicating. It's easy to let our egos inflate, to believe that we are solely responsible for our achievements. But the Stoics advised remaining humble and grateful, no matter how much success we achieve. Remembering how much is beyond your control keeps arrogance at bay. Much of life involves factors outside of our power, from our genetics and upbringing to when and where we were born to who we had the fortune to meet and learn from. Imagine you achieve a significant goal, such as landing your dream job or winning an award. It would be easy to become arrogant, to believe that you are superior to others. But a Stoic approach would involve acknowledging your accomplishments while remaining humble and grateful for the opportunities and support that have helped you along the way. Staying grounded in humility enables us to keep growing and improving rather than thinking we have all the answers. It also allows us to form more genuine connections with others. I have found that practicing gratitude has helped me to stay grounded, even in the face of success. By appreciating the good things in my life, both big and small, I am able to maintain a sense of perspective and avoid the pitfalls of arrogance. True fulfillment comes from meeting each day's challenges with virtue, insight and service, not just accumulating accomplishments and accolades. By remaining humble and grateful, you cultivate inner peace, build strong relationships, and live a life of purpose and fulfillment. Conclusion: embracing the Stoic path. These 15 Stoic lessons offer a powerful framework for living a more meaningful, resilient, and fulfilling life. While mastering these principles takes time and effort, the rewards are well worth the investment. By embracing Stoicism, you can cultivate emotional control, mental fortitude, and a profound sense of purpose. You can navigate the challenges of modern life with equanimity, wisdom, and grace. So, take these lessons to heart, put them into practice, and embark on your own journey towards a more Stoic life. The peace and serenity you seek are within your reach. 40% original video content ends here. By incorporating these principles into your daily life, you can cultivate inner peace, build stronger relationships, and live a life of purpose and fulfillment. Thank you for watching. If you found these Stoic lessons helpful, please leave a comment below and share your thoughts. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on Stoicism and personal growth. And as always, may you find peace and serenity in the Stoic way.